I was about to say, I think I've made the hardest part of the golf swing easy to understand, but actually, without sounding big-headed, I know I've just made the hardest part of the golf swing really easy to understand. Now, I'm not gonna lie, it is a bit of a strange concept, but it does work. Doesn't take a lot of time, but it really does work. I get it, right? And our brain is magnificent, but actually gets into trouble part of the time, right? When we swing to the top, our brain's saying, the ball's down there, the ball's down there. So no matter how hard we try, me and you, yes you, my lovely viewers, thank you so much for the support. I guess the reason why we're looking at this today is there's so many questions right here, and I just really care about your game because I'm powered by you. So yeah, thanks for the support, and hopefully this really helps this work for you. Think about it, right? The golf ball's down here, we want to hit out at it. Now the key to what you want to get today is we've got to learn that the golf swing, yes, is a turn, but as we turn, we throw behind us. Yeah, you heard that right. We throw behind us as we turn. Most of us, and I've been included in this until I found and thought about it this way in this drill, that it's a turn and then we just go down to the ball. No, it's a throw as we turn. Very strange concept, but let me just talk you through exactly how I would show you right here, and as I've showed multiple students, a crazy, weird drill that really does have a great bang for its buck. First off, let's get through this throw action. This is really important, right? Let's imagine, right? I've turned to the top. This is us at the top and where the wrists are here, right? I'm gonna go like this so I'm not straining myself on the side because it's not a comfortable place to stay. We don't wanna throw down and left. We don't wanna throw down and down, right? We wanna throw down and to the right. So it's like that. Also known as ulnar deviation with too much extension, that's down and left. Down and down is just a lot of ulnar deviation without any flexion, but what we do want is down and right. That's ulnar deviation and flexion, but I'll be honest with you, we don't need to know the technical terms, we just need to know what we need to do. Another way of thinking about this is if you were above me, and we'll put this video here, this is really, really cool, I love this, and I've shown this actually to multiple students, this part, right? If we have, let's go here, if we have 12 o'clock there, 3 o'clock there, 6 o'clock here, 9 o'clock, we're throwing to 4. And when I mean 4 o'clock, what I'm talking about right now is the fact that you're starting to unload the wrists in the right direction. Think about this logically, right? The wrists have to throw the speed out towards the club head. So I just want to make sure you do it in the right way towards 4 o'clock, not 3 o'clock, and certainly not 2 o'clock. They both would get you in a heap of trouble, make weaker shots, and that's not what I want to happen. So just think about this really nice and simple. 4 o'clock should be something that's sticking in your mind every single time. So grab an alignment stick. You do need an alignment stick for this because I don't want you to ruin your lovely golf clubs. So just to be clear, so we know we're on the same page, because I got confused the first time I thought about it this way, and I don't want you to do that. Imagine a clock looking above your head. There's 12, there's 6, there's 3, there's 9. Work clockwise in that direction. So 4 o'clock is somewhere around here. That's how we think about it. Grab your golf club, just get to the top, and I want you to practice throwing it into the ground, okay? Just throwing it into the ground. Maybe not as hard as I just did there, but it's actually amazing how much momentum you can create, okay? Now watch my wrist slowly. Remember, it's not down and left, that's our over the top. It's even not down and down, it's down and right, down and right. So just practice that action right there. I know this seems odd, but at impact, that's where your wrists are going to end up. They're going to be more in that direction, and nobody talks about that. Nobody talks about that. So now forget your wrists for 2 minutes. Let's just talk about the body. Okay, this is how you actually learn. Focus on one thing, understand it, then just park it, understand what complements it. So now we need to understand how we turn in this downswing. So we need rotation, yeah. You can probably see this better from face on, to be fair. We need rotation, yeah, like this. But we also need some right side bend for a right-handed golfer. This is essentially, and why you need this, it stops you standing up, it keeps you in posture, and it actually allows you to move the club on plane. And I think you can probably hear the things that I'm saying right there are like some of the most common faults that you, me, all golfers make. So isolating just what the body does, turn and just feel as you rotate to target, you're adding in some right side bend by the time you get to the golf ball. Simple as that. So just to keep building this through, go to the top, again, no wrists, turn to target, right side bend. You should end up somewhere like this because we haven't added any wrists in the golf swing. Look, my wrists are the same position they were at the top as they are now. Like, I'll just do a few reps so I know you're really getting this in your swing. Just practice as I turn, some right side bend. That's where I want to keep getting that sensation of where I'm ending up. One more time, down the line, some turn with some right side bend. Look where I am.
So just to bring this to life before I show you the final key part of this video, look at the side bend here in a real life golf shot. Look at my right shoulder pointing down somewhere just over the golf ball. And that's all I'm trying to say. Have a little bit of side bend as you rotate in this downswing. Now wait until you see this next clip. Wow. Justin Johnson is one of the best people at this 4 o'clock method and right side bend in the downswing. And that's why I want to show it you. Have a look at this. Now, as he moves into the downswing right here, look how much side bend he's got, and look how much he's throwing that club to 4 p.m. This allows him to be one of the most prolific drivers of the golf ball in the modern game, using his body, wrists, and arms to great use. And this is something that I know you can get better at in your swing.
So let's now piece this all together. Now, this is where I said it does get a little bit weird, but it really does have a good bang for its buck. So bringing this all together, we go to the top and really watch this, because if you do it wrong, you will fall off balance. And I know if I don't quite do it right, I do fall off balance. So just watch, right? So as we're going to the top, we're going down and right as we rotate into the spot and through. Where I lose my balance, just for you to keep an eye on, is that way. We don't throw it down and right early enough. So we sort of have to counterbalance our whole body, and it all gets a little bit messy. So let's just keep showing you a few reps of this. Can you look at what angle the golf club's dropping on? Sort of an angle, isn't it, where you would class that as like on plane. So if I had now a golf club in my hand, look what things I start to create. Now, I'm not going to throw the club at this point. All I'm going to do is go, okay, down and right as I rotate. Well, they're the positions you have been trying to work so hard on your golf swing, but never really had the concept to get it right. Yeah? Look, down and right, down and right as you rotate. That's why I think in the past it's been the hardest bit of the golf swing to get right, but now the easiest way. So just complete that. Throwing the alignment stick on the ground slowly as you're rotating with some side bend is the easiest way to understand the hardest bit in the golf swing. Thanks for watching.